Canada has charged a far-right extremist with hate propaganda and terrorism for the first time. So I reached out to some experts on the topic to see what this means going forward. Here's what they said. Stephanie Carvin, a professor and former spy agency analyst, said the charge itself is novel because, as her colleagues have said, the RCMP is calling it for what it is, the promotion of hate for terrorist purposes. And Steph said there's probably a lot more to be done here, seeing as in the last 3 years, half of all terrorism charges have been laid against the far right. That's a huge shift from decades prior. But the RCMP has been criticized for not taking this stuff seriously in the past. So Steph says to be cautiously optimistic here. Amarnath Amarasingam, a well-known extremism researcher, said that for literal decades, the far right has used free speech and law enforcement inaction to operate with impunity, fundraising and recruiting in the open, with violent consequences. And now that some of them have been designated terrorist groups, it's a bit easier for law enforcement to do something about the propaganda component. We'll see if the courts agree. On a societal level, Amar said it's important that law enforcement is seen going after the far right with real resources behind them. He said it sends a clear message that terrorism isn't linked to specific religious communities or people of color. What are your thoughts?